Today, a 924, a 944, a Boxster, a dozen 911s, a Ferrari 308, and a Dino. Hi there. Porsches sold on Bring a Trailer include a polar white 1977 924 Martini Championship Edition with 43,000 miles that sold for $27,333. A huge price for a 924. This is one of the best around. This was understandably very well sold. An alpine white original owner 1984 944 with 18,000 miles sold for $28,000. A very nice 944, a fair value, and a car that would make an interesting companion to the 924, as long as you like the dashes. A red, modified 1977 911 presented by a great seller sold for $69,013. A bit of a Frankenstein's creation, this 77 has 993 style bodywork and seats, a 964 engine, and a nice paint job. This was well purchased. A red, twin-plug 2.5-liter powered 1970 911T coupe presented by a great seller sold for $125,000. A little hot rod, 2,100 pounds of fun, this 911T was a fair sale. A repainted, blue, modified 1977 911S coupe sold for $129,000. Originally silver and sold here for $41,000 in 2019, this car has undergone extensive modifications and a huge pile of cash was spent. This sale seems a fair purchase. A Grand Prix white 33,000 mile 1996 911 C4S sold for $146,000. A decent car, except for the painted wheels, and a full sale price. This edges past fair, well sold. A black 34,000 mile 2002 911 GT2 sold for $152,000. A lower sale price than expected, this was well purchased. A black, non-sunroof 1993 911 RS America with 60,000 miles sold for $176,000. RS Americas are great cars, and this one looks better than average. Sold much better than it likely should have. This was well sold, and at this price it's disappointing that it still wears a frown. On the Italian side, a repainted pale blue 1972 Dino 246 GT with 33,000 kilometers sold for $410,000. Multiple paint jobs didn't seem to hold back the bidding on this. This was a fair sale. On Cars and Bids, an Arctic Silver over Blue 2003 Boxster with 114,000 miles sold for $11,001. This is a clean 986 at a very nice price. Well purchased. A Lapis Blue over Blue 2001 911 Cabriolet with 72,000 miles sold for $28,000. Not a perfect car, but pretty nice. This was a fair sale price. On PCarMarket, a Speed Yellow over Black 2004 911 Turbo Cab X50 sold for $49,000. If you are a yellow fan, this was a wonderful purchase. Otherwise, yep, still a wonderful purchase. A silver 1975 911 Coupe with 90,000 miles sold for $52,000. This seems to have been an honest car at a fair price. A Carrera White over Cocoa 43,000 mile 2009 911 Turbo Cab sold for $80,000. I'm not a white fan, but this car was convincing, and it was well purchased. A black 2004 911 GT3 with 53,000 miles sold for $86,000. A 996.2 GT3 at this price is a steal, very well purchased. A Sand Beige 1967 911 Coupe sold for $110,000. Sold on Bring a Trailer for $96,000 last year, this above-average car sold on the high-end affair. For Ferrari, a blue Serra over beige 1980 308 GTSI with 80,000 miles sold for $51,000. One of the better Italian colors, this 308 driver was well purchased. Two cars were bid with their reserves not met today, July 5th. A Rosso Corsa over beige, one family-owned 1993 Ferrari 348 TS Series Speciale with 7,000 miles was bid to $127,000. On cars and bids, a black 1997 Porsche 911 Coupe with 69,000 miles was bid to $81,000. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well.